So in my 10 years of traveling, job to job, industry to industry, company to company, I've picked up a lot of information in my through the years, and I have some advice for you guys. Now, nobody said this is good advice or anything, but everybody knows oil oil business is feast or famine, and we've been feasting for a long time now. Um, there's signs pointing that famine could be on the way. Nobody can say when or how much longer the good times will last, but I can tell you with almost certainty, almost being completely certain of myself, that I'm telling you what's up, and this is some good advice. So, and let me think, I'm not gonna get the year wrong. It was either 2000, it's 2014. I went to Nevada and worked in a gold mine. Gold mines have these different levels. Okay, we're going to lay off people if gold hits this price. Okay, we're going to build a new facility if gold hits this price, and this and that. Well, gold has been on an upward trajectory for a little while, and not only are they well beyond, oh, we're going to do layoffs here, they've sailed past that. They're hiring hands. Okay, so you don't want to work for gold mine, but what you want to do is you want to build that gold mine. A new process was released a couple of years ago. Now the one at Barrick Gold Strike where I worked was called TCM leach process. That's thiophthalate something blah 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 TCM leach. That's all you need to know. It's a cyanide-free process that that has I think they're getting up to, it was sold as 90%, 95% recovery. I think they're getting upper 80s. They had an issue with clean water, so they had to build a water filtration unit, this and that. No big deal, right? Well, here's the thing for all you oil field buddies of mine. You have to TIG weld. You have to TIG weld Schedule 10. And anybody that knows me knows that Schedule 10 is my nemesis. So I'm working on it. You should be too. It's only investing in yourself, and these are upwards of $4 billion projects. These are long con kind of jobs. They hire rig, they hire single hand. We're talking about 2 years worth of piping. And now I say oil field people because I'm talking about poly pipeline. I'm talking about, well, okay, maybe not a whole lot of oil field trades, but there's a lot of work. There's a ton of work. And even you roustabout types, types that don't weld, these mines, they do a process. They drill a hole here, and then they fill it with concrete. And then they drill a hole right next to it, and they fill it with concrete. And then they drill a hole right next to it, and they fill it with concrete. Pulling all that ore out. They don't leave these big open cavities. They spray-crete it. And that's like got to be at least 6-man crew, all kinds of stuff. So these gold mines, they pay serious money. This is like I said, gold is on an upward trajectory. It's over $1,500. I'm not even going to misquote. I think yesterday it was above 1550 or something like that. It's getting expensive, so they're really starting to think about ramping up these big projects again. So again, the key is you've got to move outside your comfort zone. You need your rig. You need to understand MSHA. You cannot stand on your truck if you have a tub rig like mine, you're fucked. You need to get a rig that you can access everything from the edges, not walk on. You need to understand MSHA, at least the basics, and there's got to be a video on that, but basically it's OSHA on steroids. Mines have killed a lot of people throughout the years, so they really stepped up in the 70s and said, okay, we're going to try not to lose 100 people at a time in a mine fire. So now understand, I'm not talking about doing any sort of underground work. This is nothing. If you are even remotely familiar with industrial construction, this is the same kind of work, except it's under MSHA guidelines. The mine's way over there. Haul trucks are way over there. You're at a facility here where all the milling gets done, where they get the gold out. All done above ground, all done in remote parts of Nevada, or well, all the western states. But I expect this work to be popping up in Oregon, Idaho, maybe Washington, and perhaps California, along with Nevada. Nevada's a surefire. Look for companies like Barrick and Newmont. Now those are the mine owners, those are the clients who, as far as doing the construction, you're going to have to keep your ear to the ground for that. These are big projects, big problems. So, you know, confusion equals cash. So you got to be patient, and remember, it's a long con. So get your TIG welding down, be able to do that Schedule 10 stainless and some carbon. And I'm telling you, this is some gravy train stuff that you can get in on. And simultaneously, we keep seeing oil do this, and you know, it's a roller coaster. One of these times it may not come up, right? We all know that. So I'm giving you right now, free of charge, a plan B to find work outside of the oil field, when all your homies that didn't take this advice, that this is no secret, tell everybody, they never could get enough welders on that job I was on. So tell your friends, and if they do it, great. If they don't, that's on them. You know, people need vacations. I mean, where do you think I'm at? I'm sitting next to a cornfield, definitely not welding. So, but just be ready for these moves. Don't let them sneak up on you. The opportunity is there. It will be coming up. Remember, be flexible, and always keep some cash, guys. You guys always need to have cash on hand, whether you're a rig welder, single hand, for those breakdowns, for those unexpected layoff times. So we will catch you guys next time, and maybe I'll see you guys in Nevada.